What is going on, guys? I'm Jada Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. A lot of people have been sending me this particular video clip with Augusta Alsina, singer, who admitted that he was not only in a secret relationship, quote unquote, with Jada Pinkett Smith, but that Will Smith gave his blessing. And this thing has been viral. It was viral yesterday. It's viral today. I'm just not getting a chance to do it. I've been busy the last day or so, but I'm going to speak on it from my red pill perspective, like y'all like to hear, right? Now, I want to get to what Augusta Alsina said, okay? I got a couple different articles in front of me. Jada actually is denying it, but we're going to get into it, all right? Now, he admits to a relationship with Jada. He admits to dealing with her for years. And not only that, Will gave his blessing. Now, from what I'm looking at and what I've seen, it really does seem to be to me that August fell hard in love for Jada. And I spoke about it last year. Y'all know I did a video about it last year. I'll link it in the description box. A lot of what I said in that video, I'm probably going to say in this one. I actually reposted on Twitter and what was going on. I think that August fell really hard for Jada Pinkett because she represents the stability he may have never really seen, never really had in relationships, family-wise. And when you have somebody like her, okay, who has been with Will for so long, somebody who has been free-spirited. Jada Pinkett is always known to be free-spirited. I mean, she's always been known to, be somebody who is able to garner attention in one way or the other, right? She's doing it with the red table talks. And I think August was attracted to that. He's attracted by the stability she had as a wife and a mother. And he seemingly has fallen hard on her to the point to where he's admitting in this interview with Angela Yee that yes, they had a situation going on. Let me take a look at this article real quick, just so I can go over the particulars, because I may even put the video clip at the beginning, but I just want to look at the transcribed portion of it. Singer Augusta Alsina claims he had a love affair with Jada Pinkett Smith after her husband Will Smith allegedly gave the relationship his blessing. Now, I don't know if that's true. I honestly, it wouldn't surprise me, but I have a difficult time believing that. I don't care how liberal a man is. I don't care how they've gone from, as he said, a marriage to a life partnership. I don't think any man, especially a guy with an ego like Will Smith, is going to sit down and say, I give you my blessing. Because Jada Pinkett Smith is denying this. But moving on. While reps for Pinkett Smith says Alsina's claims are absolutely not true, he has opened up on the alleged affair in an interview with The Breakfast Club's Angela Yee. He claims, I actually sat down with Will and had a conversation due to the transformation from their marriage to life partnership. He gave me his blessing. Again, I don't know if that's true. Now, the Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, they're very careful about their image, especially Will. Even though I don't think Will is a fake or phony guy, I'm just saying Will is willing to compromise to keep that marriage going. And has Jada stepped out? I believe she has. There were rumors about her stepping out with a former co-star of hers. There were rumors that Will Smith caught her in the act and ran out of the house, in tears. So we've heard rumors. So the fact that Will would sit down with him and say that, maybe he misinterpreted. Maybe Will gave him his blessing to be friends, of course. Because I still have it, but it wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't surprise me, because a lot of these marriages, like Will Smith has, Will Smith compromised in order to make Jada Pinkett happy, because Jada Pinkett was not happy being second fiddle in that relationship as far as careers are concerned. She's even admitted this. She's even admitted that she didn't like being second, that she wanted to be able to do her own thing and be known for what she has done. But a lot of people just aren't really checking for her. That's no diss to her. That's just how it is right now. People just aren't checking for Jada Pinkett like that, and she's been able to find her footing with the Red Table Talks. And I think that Auguast got a lot of energy from her that made him fall hard in love. Let me tell y'all something, man. Men fall very hard in love for women. Men fall very hard in love for women. And not all, but you know, you got some guys that really do. And Auguast is that guy. He fell in love with an ideal of her. Okay. Now, we've known about this open marriage thing with Will and Jada for a while now. I do believe that there is some sort of agreement because, again, Will Smith wants to compromise to keep that family together. And I think he's willing to compromise on her dealing with other guys. Now, is it Auguast specifically? It could be. But I believe something went on. I don't think Auguast is lying. I don't think that he's making things up. I think he's being honest. I think he's honest about it. Just like in the video I did, he made a song about this. Augusta Alsina made a song about Jada, basically, last year. You know? And I think that Will knows that something went on, but again, he's compromising to keep that relationship going, to keep Jada happy. He wants her to be happy because he knows that if she's not happy, she's going to leave him. She's going to divorce him. And we all know how that's going to go. And Will does not want a messy divorce. Will wants to be able to concentrate on his career, what he's doing on social media. He doesn't want to have to deal with a divorce. So he's willing to have an open relationship with Jada in order to keep that situation going. And I do believe that something went on between her and Auguast, because Auguast is definitely in love with her. And I don't think, just looking at the comments he has made, I don't think he's making this up. I don't think he's making this up. He said that this situation went on for years. Now, they were introduced in 2015. So a couple years, or for years, could stem from 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. Because again, he got in his feelings in 2019. So we already know that that may have been the cutoff point. Maybe, you know, he said he has no ill will towards them, but that was probably the point to where, you know, she wanted to step away from that and focus on other things. And he sort of was like, oh, okay. Because again, Auguast is 27 years old. You know, it seemed like he'd be older than that, but nah, he's 27, which means that when he got to know Jada, which was about 5 years ago, he was 22 years old. 22 years old. Okay? Says Alsina, who's 27, was introduced to Pinkett Smith, who's 48, in 2015 by her son Jaden. He says the two became very close, even vacationing with the family in Hawaii in 2016 and attending the 2017 BET Awards. He claims he fell in love with Pinkett Smith, saying, I totally gave myself to that relationship for years of my life, and I truly and really, really deeply love and have a ton of love for her. I devoted myself to it. I gave my full self to it, and so much so to the point that I can go away right now and be okay with knowing that I truly gave myself to somebody. Yeah, he is whooped. He's whooped. Jada, I mean, I tell you, Jada has a way with people, man. Maybe that's why the Red Table Talkers work as much as it did. You know, Will Smith gets on there, he bears his soul. And y'all would say, well, they're married to each other, Jaye. Well, you got to look at it this way. He's a guy who has an image, and he's a guy who is very careful about, you know, the things that he does, and he's able to get on there. He's able to talk about how, you know, his, you know, regrets from his previous marriage, you know, and that just shows the level a way that even she's had Snoop Dogg, and she had a lot of different people on there. You know, she's the go-to when people want to get out how they feel, so to speak. And she has had a way with Auguast, and Auguast has not been able to get over her. I think Auguast is at a point to where he's willing to come out publicly and say, this happened, I want to be with you, Jada. Even though Jada's 48, he don't care. You know, he don't care. He's willing to wait according to him. He called her God's divinity, okay, on her 47th birthday. This guy is truly in love with her, man. And the thing is that you would think a lot of men will understand that if a woman is with somebody else and she's not with you, 9 times out of 10, that means that she doesn't want to be with you. That is the power of women especially women who are socially intelligent and understand men, they're able to get men to do things and act a certain way. That's why I say a lot of things would change in society if women got their heads on straight and really influence men the right way. Because women got to understand that they have a way of getting men to really, I wouldn't say believe, but to fall for them. You know, if a woman understands herself and her femininity, you know, maybe that would help their relationships, you know. Now, Jada Pinkett is denying this. She's denying that anything went on. She's making it seem like he's making it up. Jada, stop denying it. You had a relationship with this guy. This guy is totally in love. He says that he has lost money, friends, and relationships over the way he feels about you. I mean, are you going to lose friends, money, and relationships over something that isn't real, that's made up? I don't think so. I really don't. I don't think so. I think that he's somebody that was around her. He saw how she was with her kids, with Will. And I think he wants that for himself. And he's not been able to meet a woman with the qualities that Jada Pinkett Smith may have. I'm not talking about what we see on social media. I'm talking about what we don't see. And the way that she carries herself outside of social media is what I think made Auguast fall in love with her. Because I got to tell y'all, a woman without good qualities is a woman without a ring, for the most part. Is a woman without a happy relationship, knowing her place in society, her feminine place in society, okay? And Jada Pinkett probably represents the ideals that he wants for the woman that he's with, and none of the women he's come across has been able to meet those standards, you know? And it has put him in a situation where he's looking crazy out here. But let's read a little bit more of this. It says, and I really loved a person. I experienced that, and I know what that feels like. And some people never get that in this lifetime. Alsina continued, I know that I am completely blessed, and this conversation is difficult because it is so much, and that it would be hard for people to understand. But once it starts to affect me and my livelihood, I have to speak up about my truth. Okay? Let's see. The interview is for Alsina's new YouTube documentary, State of Emergency. The rise of Augusta Alsina to promote his new album, The Product 3, State of Emergency. That's the name of it. During the interview, Ye asked, is it disappointing that she, Jada, never addressed it to you? Because like you said, you lost out on opportunities. I really can't even get into the thought of that because I am only responsible for myself, he responded. And I'm only responsible for, what I do. When I am repressing and suppressing things and it starts to affect me, I have to address it. I just always stay solid because I never want to be the person to start confusion. Well, this situation is definitely confusing, but I think what is true is that this isn't going to go away. Now, again, this could be a way to promote his documentary or promote his album. He could be using this as a way to gain promotion, which is what I think it is. I don't think he's doing it out of the, bearing his soul, to show the world, hey, I love Jada Pinkett. This could also be to promote his music. Some of these guys will do anything to promote themselves, and this could be part of it. Now, could he be fibbing on certain things? Yeah, but something went on. I'm not going to say they were just getting it in together for 2-3 years or whatnot, but I am going to say that obviously something happened to the point to where he's coming out publicly and he's stating this, but we'll see.